A civil society organization, Kimpact Development Initiative has presented its Nigeria Election Violence Report on the 2023 off-cycle gubernatorial election in Bayelsa, Imo and Kogi States. Participants at the event, which was held in Abuja, applauded the organization for their effort in promoting democracy and called on INEC to analyze the report and use it for better planning and preparation for subsequent elections moving forward.
Our recommendation basically is number one, perpetrators of electoral violence are be going free, and that is why they come back to do the same thing again. So our recommendation is that they must be brought to book, they must be prosecuted, they must be charged, and they must be tried. So, and again, we are also asking for clarity within clarity of legislative framework about who arrests and who prosecutes. So we've seen the INEC saying police should arrest, and then we've seen police saying, oh, on that election day, they are under electoral officer. There has to be clarity. Perpetrators need to be arrested and they need to be prosecuted. That is one of our recommendations. And the other recommendation I will mention is the aspect of political party not playing by the books. So most of the issues are around the domicile around political party, lack of internal party democracy, lack of patience, intimidation, harassment, winning by all means. So these are issues we've seen in the off-cycle election. So going forward, most of these things have to be caught because we are also having an election this year, which is just going to be just September and November. Edo and Ondo. So we want to see some of the recommendations taken so that we can have a more peaceful election in Edo and Ondo.
For us at Kimpact Development Initiative, what we're doing is to track and document issues of electoral violence, and we've done that for the 3 off-cycle elections. But massively, one of our key findings majorly has to border on the fact that there are history of electoral violence in each of the states. And that is not just the issue, but it's just the fact that changes or actually control the narrative as regards stakeholders' engagement in the 3 states. And also, one of the major things that is also very important for us to note is the fact that election does not happen in silos, right? Election happen within an environment. So the regional conflict dynamics in each of the region which the election is happening contributed to a whole lot of the nature of the election in the state. But most importantly, which is very, very key, is the fact that political parties need to tidy up their homes and the political party, especially the internal party democracy. Because most of the problem we encountered or most of the violence we track emanated from the resentment that came from the political party primaries. So, and I think internal dispute resolution of political parties needs to be strengthened. They need to ensure that they are a major stakeholder in the game of democracy, and they need to play it fairly, very well, because that contributes to the betterment of the whole of the country at large.
My recommendation is that INEC should actually look at these reports and digest them and go through them and look at the recommendation and see where they can improve, especially as we are going towards the Edo election and invariably the 2027 election and beyond.